Yeah, dear students. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about the second lesson topics, and also it gives more effective to you and it is easy to understand the topics. So that is the reason I made this video for you. And come to the second lesson. In the second lesson, the topics are functions, using function dialog box, how can we apply the formulas, sort and filter, and custom filtering, and conditional formatting, and cell referencing. So these all concepts I'm going to discuss in individual videos. So in this video, I'm going to explain the topic about functions or formulas. So as we discussed in the 6th standard about the Excel lesson, so we discussed how to apply formulas in Excel, right? So in this 7th standard also, there are some more formulas given and there are two methods given, and those two methods, so how can we apply the formulas in Excel, we are going to discuss now. So the as new students, if any new students are there, so they can also easily understand these concepts. So in Excel, as we know that there is a columns A, B, C, D in this manner, and you can see here rows 1, 2, 3, 4 in this manner. So when we talk about the cell address, so when we click on this cell, first cell, it is column letter A and here row number 1. So then the cell address is A1. So this cell address is A1. That cell address also will be displaying here in the name box. If you click on the second cell, its cell address is A2. And if you click on the another cell, its cell address is A3. The same way here B1, B2, B3. So each and every cell is having its own address. If I click any other cell on worksheet, you can able to see the cell address which is mentioning on the name box. Even you can able to find out yourself, and this is column is J column, and here you can see the row is highlighted with cell number 7, so J7. In this manner you can able to find out the cell address. So now we are going to discuss, we are going to find out how to apply the formula for total, and how to apply the formula for subtraction, multiplication, division, and also as well how to get the average, and how can we find the maximum number, and how can we find the minimum number, and how can we display the today's date. So these all concepts we are going to discuss in this video. So here I'm mentioning addition, and below that I'm taking few values, 520 and 470, 120 and 300. So like this I have taken values. So in these values I want to display the total here. Here wherever I want to display the total, you can click on the cell, and Excel formula starts with equal to sign. Excel formula starts with equal to sign. Press equal to, and we wanted to add these all values. So sum, yes, sum, sum of cell addresses we have to mention. So here 410. So the cell address is A2, A2, and the last cell address. These all cell addresses we have to add. So here I'm adding A2 and I'm using colon, and the last cell address is 300. Where is, what is the cell address of 300? A6. So A6. So when I entered the last cell address, automatically it is selected all the cell addresses combinedly. Why? Because when you mentioned colon A2 colon A6, automatically it considered all the cells. When you mention colon, you are going to give the path from starting to ending. So then close the bracket and press enter. So now you can able to see here the value, it is automatically displayed over here, and the formula is also displayed here. You can able to see in the formula bar. This is formula bar. So in this formula bar, even the same whatever the formula you have applied, that we can able to see here, right? Then the same one more method I'm going to implement here. One more method here, I want to display total by applying another method. See, equal to, I'm not going to add sum, I'm not going to use the sum. Open the bracket, A2. So A2 means 410, A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5 plus A6 and close the bracket. I just used equal to and the brackets, and in between the brackets I mentioned individually the cell addresses, then press enter. When I select the when I enter the individual cell addresses, you can see all the cells are highlighted and those are selected. So after entering the formula, you can press enter, then automatically the total is displayed, right? Even there is one more method to apply this total. You can able to see here under the home tab there is an auto sum. You can click on auto sum, drop down list will be open, click on the sum, then select the cell addresses by dragging, and click enter. So automatically the total is displayed. So there are many methods to apply formulas. So here I have explained you three methods. Now here I'm going to display the I am going to do subtraction. So here I'm taking few values, 420 and 520 and 400. Okay, and here I want to take some more values, 20, 21, 30, 50. So like this I have taken values. I want to subtract these both the values and I want to get the result over here. So here, as I said, the formula starts with the equal to sign. So click on equal to sign, and here subtraction we are doing. So we no need to mention sub like that. So directly you can use the brackets. And what is the cell address of 200? That is about C2. C2 minus and the D2. So 20 is cell address is D2, and close the bracket and press enter. See, automatically the subtraction has been done. And simply see how to drag down. You can see, place the cursor at the bottom right corner. There is a dot that is known as fill handle. When we place the cursor on that fill handle, the cursor pointer will be turned as a plus and drag down. Automatically the formula will be applied and the total also will be displayed over here, right? And I'm applying for the multiplication. Sure. Okay, so for multiplication, so I'm taking the same values. So I'm taking the same values. So without a delay, we can able to cover the topic. So I have taken the same values. So I want you to change these values. So here 2, and here 4, and here uh, 3, and here uh, 10. Okay, these values I have taken, and here I want to see the result of multiplication. Okay, then here, so multiplication formula, Excel formula starts with equal to sign, equal to, open the bracket, and the cell addresses of 200 is G2, G2 multiply symbol is asterisk. So that asterisk symbol will be there on 8 number key on keyboard. Hold the shift key and press 8 number key on keyboard. Then the asterisk symbol will be displayed, and the 2, where is the 2 number? It is in H2. So close the bracket and click enter. Then automatically the multiplication has been done, and simply drag down. Automatically the formula is copied and the total is displayed here. You can see here, even when you press on this any cell, you can able to see on the formula bar the cell address is automatically copied. The cell address is automatically copied. You can see here, and you can see here, everywhere automatically the cell address, the formula is copied automatically, right? So next, division. So we'll do the division. So division, and here for the division, here I'm taking 200, 100, or 600. So 420, 600, and here I can take 320. So here division, here 10, and here 10, or 20 we will take, and here 30 will take, and here 15 will take, and here we'll show the result, right? So here division, so Excel formula starts with equal to sign, equal to, and open the bracket, and the what is the cell address of here 200? K K2 and K2 divided by, so divided by slash and L2. So close the bracket and click enter. See, then automatically it is divided. Simply drag down. So automatically the formula will be copied and the result will be displayed over here. See, in this manner you can apply the formulas for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And here I'm going to show you that, so maximum, how to find the maximum value, and how to find the minimum value, and how to get the average, and how to display the today's date, and square root value, how to find the square root value. So now here I want to display the total. So I want to display the total. Okay, so we'll take from these numbers only, which one is the maximum number, we'll find out, So I'm not going to enter any numbers again. Here, whatever the numbers are there here, from this only I wanted to find the maximum number and minimum number and the average. Okay, so where you want to display the result, there you have to click I want to display the maximum value here. So equal to, you can use max, maximum of. So the cell address of 410 is A2. When I select the cell address, you can see A2 colon A6. So it is selected completely. Then press enter. You can see when I entered the formula, even in the formula bar also it is displaying. So in both the places the formula is displaying. After entering the formula, press enter. Okay, then next, so you can see, observe here, from this list the maximum value is 520. So automatically displayed maximum value. So now I want to display the minimum value. Minimum, first equal to sign, then minimum of cell address A2 colon A6, and close the bracket and press enter. So automatically displayed the minimum value from this. So minimum value is 120, and the average also you can able to find the same, equal to AVERAGE, average of A2 colon A6, and close the bracket and press enter. So the average is displayed over here, and here today's date. So if you want to display the today's date in any cell, if you want to display the today's date, equal to today, and use the brackets and press enter. Automatically the system date will be displayed over here. And here square root value, so if you want to find the square root value of any number, equal to sqrt, square root of, in between the bracket you can mention any number, square root of 64. Automatically the square root value of 64 it is displayed. So in this manner you can apply the formulas. These are the basic formulas, and with the different methods we have done here, and the same practicals you can practice at your home also, right? So hope you, all of you, understood these concepts, and the same you can practice at home also, right? Thank you everyone.